Hi everyone, I hope that you are doing well and you are finding yourself in peace today. Welcome in. We're going to take a look at some energy and see what's going on for the collective and all of that. If you're new, I don't know how you found this channel, but my name is Shannon Hensley and I'm glad to have you. I'm recording out of Kansas City, Missouri, and my channel's real intense. I won't hold back. I love the truth, and I need you to know that the truth is sharp, and we need it to be sharp because it does surgery on us. And if you don't like the truth and you're not going to like this channel, thanks for checking me out. This is where you'll click off. Not going to hurt my feelings at all. I want to attract people who want to be on the journey to find out what truth is, and people do know the truth, but not being afraid to look at what it is and accept things that have taken place and then say, how do we fix that if it's possible? And things that aren't possible to fix in some things, to be able to truthfully release and give it to the God of the universe to just guide the path or make new paths out of that for uprightness sake and stuff like that. But a lot of people have a lot of controlling factors that they feel that they've got to put you in some type of conformed box and stuff like that. And I used to be one of those types of people, and until you break out of that nonsense, you're never going to be free. You're never going to be free. You know what the truth is. Did this happen or not? It's not that hard. It really isn't. But you can't really walk in the truth until you acknowledge the one who breathed life inside of you and respect that. If you don't respect your creator, you'll never respect somebody else. You may for a time walk like that, but if you really don't check in with the Most High God before doing things, you and I fall down a really bad way. And everybody has fallen down. I encourage you just to get up and fix it. What are you going to do? Sit there and mull over it? Become a monster in it? Yes. If you sit there for too long, the Most High gives you a space to make something right and repent to Him, and He gives you grace. But if not, folks, once that door's shut, that's it. You took your space, you missed it. You turn into a monster, and you turn into something prideful. You turn into a beast, really, because I don't know why people do that, but they do. The fact of the matter is that people do. They got pride inside. They won't look at some stuff. And all of us has had to face the mirror. And those who have fallen down and faced the mirror, you know that it makes you feel better to just get up. And it's like having that surgery. And you have to have the surgery. There's no way out of it. You've got something wrong. We've got to open you up with knives and cut things out and then re-sew you back up. And that's just the beginning of it. Then you got to get up and you got to begin to move your body and work through that. And it hurts getting up out of the bed the first time, okay? And needing sometimes medicine to help ease the pain along the way. It's a process. But if you're not willing to take that process for the truth's sake, please go ahead and get off my channel. I don't have no respect for you at all. And that is the truth. I respect you for going through a surgery if you got to be better. No matter how much blood you lose inside of the surgery, no matter if you're in the surgery and you almost die within it, if your heart is in it, God's going to allow something to happen for you, for all positivity at the end of that thing. But if you're not willing to even lay down and let the great physician of them all open you up, and take out the things that need to be taken out, then please leave my channel. You are of no worth in the earth realm. You're a snake. And I don't respect you at all. But if you do, I respect you and I'm your cheerleader. And anyway, this is who I am. Take it, leave it, do whatever you got to do with it. All right. Some people are going through some things right now that they may be able to release, but you can't come back into that space with that person either. And some things just become severed, but you've dealt with it. You, honest to God, have released the situation, the person. There's no animosity in your heart. You've really worked through some stuff, but they can't come back here. Okay, and those are rare cases, and depending on what that is about, I don't know your story. Most High does want healing, though, in all kinds of forms. Okay? If you are able to heal and there's been something that's taken place that's severed something, and you are able to heal that with another person, then some people are meant to come back in for that restoring relationship to continue, and some people can't. I don't know your situation. Everybody's situation is different. That's for you to work out that process with the Most High God. Okay? But anyway, if you are new, this is who I am on my channel. I'm just for the truth. The whole truth, nothing but the truth. We get testimonies out of the truth to help other people have faith to come up higher in their situations. And you want to be an inspiration. I want to be an inspiration. I mean, if you want to look at the truth. Even if you're in the middle of a mess, to understand that, God, I want to be an inspiration, and it may take me a year to get to that place. You got to start somewhere, though. You got to start somewhere, though. Let's see what's going on. Sweet Holy Spirit, Spirit of truth, Spirit of comfort, come guide. What do you want to say here? We have the little spy, and this is about being whole within. This is about being prudent and whole, and doing you all by yourself and not having to cling to somebody else to make you feel this way. Well, I'm just not going to feel whole unless you're here. Now, this is about being single. You could be in a relationship and both parties need to show up like this and not have to say, well, I need you to whatever. I'm not saying you don't work with people and stuff like that, but being whole from within. And this is a fruitful card. I do me by myself, and if I do need something, then I'm whole within to allow the Most High to manifest what needs to come in the moment. It's about being just whole and complete. Okay? This is also a segregation card as well. And some people think that I got to use you, and I got to take your pentacles, and I'm going to segregate you and make you do what I want you to do. And that person is wrong on every level. Somebody's watching. Then they are watching. This is a little investigator card. This is about speaking the truth. Your kid could be involved in something as well. This is little kids and teenagers. Otherwise, just somebody checking something out here. Okay, yes. This is also an investigator card. It's a healer, a great healer. Okay, out of things that, if you got to have healing, that means on the opposite side that somebody's had a snake in their basket. I just had the serpent come out on my Instagram card, or excuse me, my Instagram reading just a minute ago. I shared it in the community section, and there was a big fat snake there that's being dealt with, to be severed away. Okay, or just the energy of the thing needs to be. But somebody has been trying to watch somebody to catch somebody up. Somebody's been in solitude a long time. Somebody could be in fasting and prayer here around some stuff as well. It's a severe loneliness when the Hermit comes out for some people. Okay, and some people watching this energy. And some people have been here and have learned how to be fruitful regardless. This is wisdom here when the Hermit comes out. There's physicians and hospitals that go back to the 6th house. They hold both these cards in the deck. So you could be a Virgo, or just something with hospitals could be here. Physicians, healing, just doing some deep inward healing and checking things out and looking at the prosperity from within. The true treasures are within, right? Show me what this is. Somebody gonna have some communication or a little communication coming and trying to figure out how to communicate. Could be from an older person to a younger person, possibly. It could be looked at that way. Show me what this communication is about, or what this little spy is about. So this is about being kind. This card has meaning being fair. Being a fair person. It's also a police officer card as well. Love situations, and somebody's really going within about maybe saying I'm sorry, or just bringing a cup of love is the highest vibration of all, right? And prancing in in wisdom because you've thought about some stuff. You've analyzed some stuff. You're putting a judgment on some stuff for this communication out here about whatever this is for you. Somebody has been a disguise here, and so somebody is working for the law. If you're upright, then God bless you. If you are, I don't know. I just don't even know how to respond to that anymore. But anyway, if you are, you are. The wheel is coming out here. It's about traveling forward. There's something karmic out here when we get the wheel, right? This is the arm of authority out here with the wheel as well, needing to put a judgment. Somebody's putting a judgment on something, and somebody really is putting a judgment on a matter out here, and using wisdom to do it. Fortune is out here attached to some stuff. So somebody in authority is we're looking at the communication. Somebody's being checked out around some situation. It's karmic and whatever's going to be said about this thing with the law for some people. The Four of Swords flipped over. This is my surgery card. So we do it again. I'm talking about spiritual surgery though as well. Because I'm just talking about that. But if there is some type of real physical surgery, then we have the pentacle out here. Then there's some type of paperwork and contract around that, and some good solid communication is out here around this. These just jumped out. So resting, having to rest in a very physical way is out here. So this pentacle's got the arm of the Most High God handing it from the heavens. Take it. There's a commitment here. 10 Pentacles make a commitment. Some of y'all got a cup of love. Been really thinking about this for a while, where somebody's husband's got some type of communication, maybe about a sorry in your marriage as well, whatever that is. But this is a good communication, good little solid communication is here being shown out here. Somebody's dealing with their ex. I just saw the Queen of Swords. There's the Emperor, who is a divine counterpart to the Empress, and both of them showed up in my Instagram reading. We have work matters though more than anything that's been coming out real heavy on my table as well in a really deep way. And you know, the Queen of Swords showed up at the end of that reading in a deck of cards that I was using, and it showed her standing on a bunch of freaking thorns. This word means a thorn. Okay? Somebody's had some thorn in their flesh. She was standing with her hands in her head and everything else. And it's time to get your hands out of your head and get some surgery from the Most High God and fix some stuff if it's possible. If it's possible. There's some death matter out here attached to some stuff. Maybe somebody's father, maybe even a co-worker. I don't know. But there is a thorn out here. What else should I bring out here? We definitely have authority real big showing up. Somebody's trying to figure out what's enough of something here. What's enough of it? Something about ink could be here, or somebody may have a lot of tattoos. I want to say this word One Direction is how much it is saturated with ink, or something's been written down, or a lot of things have been recorded or something like that. Somebody's thinking about some stuff, then they are. The Ten of Pentacles being fruitful, and the Ten of Swords, the backstabbing nonsense. Somebody could be dealing with back surgery stuff here as well, around a matter as well. And this will break down to the truth, folks. It breaks down to the truth. And somebody's got a wish, then they got a wish. Something very fruitful, though, out here, regardless if you're able to heal. Even after a backstabbing situation, I feel like somebody's really trying to go in, or has been for a long time. Cycle after cycle after cycle. And if they're finally getting to a place where they're feeling better out of this matter, then fine, then something's positive out here. This is the end of a cycle when you get tens. And we have the 10th high arcana, and 2 tens just came out. And the 9, the 9 is fixing to be a completion as well. There's a global awareness somewhere on something going on as well here, because the 9 can go back to that. Have the 9th high arcana there as well. Why is this Emperor here? Because Emperor, get up and take action. There's something about protection around something here as well. Why is this Emperor here? A marital situation is here. A wedding. It's also my house fire card. So, breaking the chain of the devil. Okay, that devil was just there in that reading as well. Headship. You know, it's karmic nonsense. Somebody's ex could be here as well. Drugs, alcohol out here as well with the Nine of Cups, overindulging things, obsession. Somebody just freaking obsessed over some nonsense, caused something filthy and dirty than they were. Anyway, somebody's marriage is out here, and there was a bribe out here. Then the Six of Pentacles in the reverse is a bribe, okay? And this is about letting your walls down. I feel like some of this is already past. And this is an out of control person. If somebody's still trying to be out of control, they won't stop, people. There is again, what's enough of something, man, already? What is freaking enough of something out here? Some demonic, obsessive piece of crazy, always giving bribes, out of freaking control. I can't stop because I lost my mind. Because somebody did lose their mind. Somebody did lose their mind. Okay, and the devil was a freakazoid. He showed himself up there twice in that reading. And something is going to be severed, whether somebody likes it or not, because most times God's going to make sure something ends. Somebody just cannot stop all this nonsense. This is real out of control in the reverse. It's already an out of control card in the upright. But it's a freakazoid here. Somebody quenched the Holy Spirit yesterday when we were... There's no forgiveness for somebody. That's why it showed that whole... picture of two people that were completely severed apart. There is nothing there for some people. Somebody's crossed the freaking line, whether it was at work or at home or both or something like that. Whatever the matter is, somebody needs to break the chain of the devil. Okay? To leave troubled waters behind. What's at the top of the deck? The Two of Swords. Making that decision. That's come out all day today. It's come out in the upright. But we did see decisions that were being made on the first reading I did today. So again, why somebody just freaking sits there. They won't make a decision. But again, we get that same energy with the will. Once something hits a specific time, that's it. The devil's chains are being broken here. That's it. The Most High is going to put his judgment on something. I don't care how long somebody wants to sit here and think about it and think about it and think about it and bribe. No. It's time to stop. Enough is enough. So when is enough? Now. Now is enough. Now is enough. It's ridiculous. Love and affection, a baby situation is also out here. It just keeps coming out, man. It just keeps coming out. So the little manipulator, and they'll never stop. They'll just never stop. They've lost their freaking soul. They'll just never stop, folks. The little player, I'm in, I'm out. Somebody wears a uniform, and we have that energy real big. It's already showing up. And then a property owner. This is a parent card, a property owner. It's also a teacher card, and the word teacher came out in that reading as well. So whatever's going on with that, we just have authority. It's an authority card. Okay, and then that card was also there. Somebody's wife stepped out of their position and they did get pregnant. Okay, why my stuff picks up, why my table picks up on that, I don't know, but it does. And there's hope out here. If the Most High is showing there's hope, then there's hope out here. Something positive is going to take place. Whether somebody else likes it or not, I don't know. Somebody needs to be put down for their nonsense. Some people need to go to freaking jail for some crap that they've done. Don't care where they sit. There was mind control going on, and that's just wrong. That's just wrong to have mind control going on. People putting spells and everything else on people. That's just wrong. You don't have a right to control another person like that. All right. If you're weary, the Most High says, come to him. Okay? Jehovah says to come to me, all who are weary and heavy laden, and I'll give you rest. It's right here. There's hope out here. There's a sealed legal document out here. All right. Well, there is. It's right here. It's right there. Something legal going on out here. Somebody's final breath before dying. Oh, there's a death matter out here. And, you know, I guess for some people, you know, folks, we got a devil out here that's lost their soul. There is no hope for somebody who's lost their soul. There's hope for you who's had to be dealing with the devil that's out of control. Unfortunately, we don't cry for the wicked. Somebody chose that route to lose their mind. They're twice dead. Somebody deserves an execution. Okay? We don't want this kind of nonsense in the earth realm no more. So there's a death matter just in general. Something around a plumber, gaslighting, demonic, psychological manipulation of a person. Look, people, that stuff is so freaking demonic. Who does that? Well, devil people do that. Think I'll play a little game and I'll just gaslight you. That's the most demonic nonsense I have. That's childish. That's mind control. You don't get to do that to people no more. I'm going to shut you down in any way, shape, or form I can come against that nonsense. That's freaking disgusting. That's freaking disgusting. Legal matter. Yeah, there is legal matters out here, isn't there? Oh, well, it's out here. All right, well, I guess out here. Something connected with the Queen of England. I pick up on my energy all the time. Rome is coming out here. Caucasian energy is coming out here. The boat, the camp, and the fishing. Wishing you would approach me to talk. Somebody has been wanting to talk, I guess. Yes, they have. Jehovah says that you're protected if you're in him. There is protection out here. And Jehovah's going to make something out for good. That's right, because there's a judgment going on. If the people of the earth that are setting up in a place for uprightness' sake don't do what's right, you lose your soul. That's a disgrace. If you all aren't going to do the right thing, the Most High is going to make sure something supernaturally takes place, folks. I think it's a shame that my channel shows thousands of people and it's rerouted to different places, and other people can be crazy on the internet and be like, F this and F that, and then they get 50,000 views and everything else, and somebody want to be up in here for just the truth's sake and to shut down mind control and filthy behaviors, and that gets shut down because I'm dealing with devils, I guess, on the other end. That's a real shame. You guys are okay with being devils? Guess so. You're going to be shut down, folks. You really are. You don't have a right to do this. I don't care who you are, what you are. You ain't the true law. You ain't the true law on the other end of this camera. You're not. And your little fraud issue will be known all over the world what you've done to me. Understand? You chose that. You could either fix it or go to hell. There's fraud issues. That's why my channel's messed with, but you're never going to shut me down. The Most High God's going to come after you all. You could never escape his judgment. You go ahead and be devils. But I break your chain right here, right now. It's retarded.